On number 1. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, made by Sony Pictures Animation. Across the Spider-Verse is a movie on its own, but it definitely ends on a bit of a cliffhanger. I think it's a good cliffhanger. As of July 3, 2023, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse has grossed $343.4 million in the United States and Canada, and $267.7 million in other territories, for a worldwide gross of $611.1 million. The film surpassed Into the Spider-Verse's total gross of $384 million after 12 days of release. Outside of the US and Canada, the film grossed $88.1 million from 59 markets in its opening weekend. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse premiered on May 30, 2023, at the Grand Rex in Paris, France, and at the Regency Village Theatre in Los Angeles, and was theatrically released in the United States on June 2. On number 2. Elemental is a 2023 American computer-animated romantic comedy drama film produced by Walt Disney Pictures and Pixar Animation Studios and distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. Directed by Peter Sohn and produced by Denise Ream, it was written by Sohn, John Hoberg, Kat Lickle, and Brenda Shea, with Pete Docter serving as executive producer. Peter Sohn, who previously directed the feature film The Good Dinosaur, 2015, and the short film Partly Cloudy, 2009, pitched the concept to Pixar to develop Elemental based on the idea of whether fire and water could ever connect or not. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Sohn says the film's 7-year development period with Elemental is closely tied to his relationship with his family. As of July 3, 2023, Elemental has grossed $92.2 million in the United States and Canada, and $98.4 million in other territories, for a worldwide gross of $190.6 million. On number 3. Produced by Universal Pictures, Illumination, and Nintendo, and distributed by Universal, the film was directed by Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelenic and written by Matthew Fogel. The Super Mario Bros. Movie was released on digital download on May 16, 2023, and was officially released on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, and DVD on June 13 in the US, with some early sales starting on June 6. The film will be released on those formats in the UK on July 24. As of July 2, 2023, the Super Mario Bros. Movie has grossed $573.5 million in the United States and Canada, and $774.1 million in other territories, for a worldwide total of $1.347 billion. It is the highest-grossing film of 2023, and became the highest-grossing film based on a video game after just 1 week of release. It also became the first film based on a video game as such to gross $1 billion worldwide. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is a 2018 American computer-animated superhero film featuring the Marvel Comics character Miles Morales, Spider-Man, produced by Columbia Pictures and Sony Pictures Animation in association with Marvel Entertainment. Distributed by Sony Pictures Releasing, it is the first animated film in the Spider-Man franchise. The film's animation was handled by Sony Pictures Imageworks in Vancouver, who had handled nearly all of Sony Pictures Animation's prior films, as well as visual effects for all prior Spider-Man films. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse grossed $190.2 million in the United States and Canada, and $194 million in other territories, for a total worldwide gross of $384.3 million, against a production budget of $90 million. On January 31, 2019, the film surpassed Hotel Transylvania 2 to become Sony Pictures Animation's highest-grossing film domestically, unadjusted for inflation. On Rotten Tomatoes, the film has an approval rating of 97% based on 398 reviews, with an average rating of 8.80/10. On number 5 we have Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken is a 2023 American computer-animated action comedy film, 5, produced by DreamWorks Animation and distributed by Universal Pictures. It was directed by Kirk D'Amico, co-directed by Farron Pearl, and written by Pam Brady and Brian C. Brown and Elliot DeGiuseppe. The film was first pitched to DreamWorks Animation by Brown and DeGiuseppe and had been in the works for several years. It was announced in June 2021 as its original title Meet the Gillmans, with casting taking place to play the role and an expected release year of 2022. In the United States and Canada, Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken was released alongside Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, and was projected to gross $4-8 million from 3,400 theaters in its opening weekend. The film made $2.3 million on its first day, including $725,000 from Thursday night previews. 23. The film went on to debut to $5.2 million, finishing in sixth and becoming the worst three-day opening weekend ever for a DreamWorks animation film.